Hey guys, Jeff here, Dice Setters. So we were in Vegas last weekend. Um, I don't know what to say. Um, we stayed at Harrah's, and Harrah's, I mean, they've got as many craps tables as the Golden Nugget. The cool thing about the Golden Nugget is that if you have dealers just sitting there twiddling their thumbs, they're going to lower the prices down, and that's what the pit boss does. The pit boss will lower the prices down, get people in, and then he'll raise them back up. And as long as you're there when they raise them back up, you're going to be grandfathered in, and that's how it most time works. Except at Harrah's, I was there one time. They actually increased the prices, and they didn't care that you were there waiting to roll for 2 or 3 hours. They didn't care about that. You're at the table, the price goes up, it goes up. And I thought, that's not right. So this time there are 4 tables. One has one shooter, one has another shooter. $25 tables. 4 tables, fully staffed, and you only have 2 shooters, and your shooter is the only person at the table. I own my own business. At what point would this not be a good business decision if you happen to look at your craps table, your pit boss, just standing there, and everyone's posed, Take down the prices of the table. You'll have more people you know what to do with. Think about your location. I really can't go any more to the right of Harrah's for tables. To the left, you're going to have the Link. That's about it. You're going to have a couple here and there, but what on earth? Lower the prices of the table. And shame on the people that sat there and said, well, it's $25 a table. 25, well, let's go ahead and do it. Shame on you guys. The price won't be there if no one's willing to sit there and put 25 cents down or $25 down on the pass line. I'm not doing it. And I'll sit there and say I'm not doing it. I might do it just to roll at a table, just so that I can experience rolling at a certain table. I can come back and tell you guys, this table rolls exactly like whatever. But that's the only time I'm going to sit there and put $25 on the pass line. I don't know. Okay, my rant's over with. I'm done. But I didn't roll there. And my wife is like, hey, aren't you guys going to lower your prices down? The one lady goes, well, you come back Monday. Come back Monday, we'll lower the prices down. I was there Thursday. They're the same prices as what they are now. I don't know. Anyhow, I've seen more and more pictures on Facebook, and they do have a Facebook craps thing. I won't tell you what it is. If you already are a member, you probably know what I'm talking about. But you'll see people that will post chips, and this is like, well, look what I've got. They tell you what they started with and what they got. There's something funny about some of these pictures, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that saw this. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's seen this. But I kid you not, I swear to you and kid you not, I saw a picture like this. It wasn't this bad, but it was close to being this bad. You have a picture of this, and it's actually on the craps table, and a guy is sitting there saying, hey, look what I colored up to. Well, first off, how are you getting a picture of the craps table and the dealers aren't coming unglued? That's my first question. The second question is, what were the dealers smoking? Because if you colored up, you sure wouldn't have these. You can sit there and say, well, the table ran out. The table ran out of hundreds. Yeah, I'm sure they did. You wouldn't have that. And then again, you wouldn't have this. And you wouldn't have that. That's what color up means. Color up means that, oh look, I get a purple chip, Oh look, I get 100 chip. But people are coming with pictures that are like this, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I try my hardest not to call people out on pictures that I see, but these make you scratch your head. You did not color up. Color up means that you're at the highest denom on everything possible, so that you won't have that much weight in your pocket. I'm trying this new roll, and as many people that don't like the bone thrower, I like the bone thrower. I would really like to sit there and just shoot with him. I mean, why not? Why would you could learn so much, and that's what I get out of life. There's many times if you just shut up, you can sit there and learn a lot. And that's what the older you get, the more you understand that. But anyhow, he showed this new dice roll, and as you know, my favorite place to play right now is Ellis Island, and they redid their table, which is good for them. I'm happy for them. But man alive, this messed up my roll ever since. And I'm trying to look for that roll. And the bone thrower showed this roll, and he showed it from L2. But of course, my table is a little bit smaller, so my L2, no, it's kind of blended with L1, because truly, this would be L1. L2 would be, at least the hook and this area. So you'd really want to stand kind of like this for L2. I stood about like right here, and it seemed to work for me. But he plays a dice set that I sit there and highly am scared of. And the reason why is because it is the hard way set. A hard way set truly means that it's just the hard way. No matter what you have. Some people sit there and were saying, no, a true hard way set is only if you have the 1, 2, or whatever. Not really. The hard way is a hard way. No matter how you have it set, the bad thing with the hard way is when they roll. If they stayed like that, that'd be cool. But when they don't stay like this and they roll one direction one way and the other one the other way, which would be a double hit on the table, you'll end up with 7. And that's something I don't want. I want something far, far away from 7. But you do it on the 3-1, 3-1. And each person, you're going to have to sit there and say, the worst thing I can sit there and say, the worst thing for me is that when someone says, hey, that didn't work, just because it didn't work the way I did it doesn't mean it's not going to work for you. You have to put your own little spin on it. And then you'll sit there and say, hey, it's working if I just change that one little thing. It will work. You just got to figure out how it will work for you. This one here, the bone thrower, will sit there and say you just want to pinch it at least halfway. And now you're playing with stacked dice. And on the cool throw I had at Ellis Island, it was stacked dice. But now you have stacked dice. And he explains it on his Patreon that you don't want this big rainbow. You don't want a big rainbow, You just want it to hit. So you're going to have one dice that's going to be trailing and one dice that's going to be leading. That's going to be your lead dice. It's going to be your trail dice. So if we were to take the camera and place it down here, you guys would be seeing it like this. Your lead dice is actually supposed to hit right past the pass line, hit into the wall, bounce back up, and the one that's following it is just going to sit there and hit somewhere through here and not do much. And that's what you want. If you're getting a bunch of 7s, one's not trailing enough and one's not following enough. That's all I can tell you. You're using a 2-finger grip or actually a thumb and one finger if you want to be technical. And then it's all kind of, you want to actually throw it down there. Yes, it sounds loud. No, I don't have a cushion underneath this felt. And then I rolled 7. That's why I said you have to be very, very careful of this. And I've tried it. I tried it at Ellis Island, and I was doing really good when I was further down the table. The guy at L1, he actually left, and I got to L1, and I did worse. But it's a throw. I don't know if any of you guys ever tried this or not. That one I missed completely. It actually landed here. But this is showing that it's done correctly, is that you're rolling horn numbers. One thing you can do in case if you are trying to roll, let's say you're trying to roll an 11 or a 12, same dice set, but that's what you're going to be looking at. 6 on top, 5 on the side, and then you're going to do the same thing. Come down, one finger, one thumb, pinch it. That landing was horrible, but as you see, that was an automatic 7. So I had 7, 2, and 7. Let's try this again. We still haven't had a point yet, so the only thing we would be losing right now would be our bonus money. But you'd be making it up every time you hit a 7 with that guy. That's another thing you'll roll a lot of. It's hard 10s. If you're rolling this roll correctly, you might as well put a quarter on hard 10s. You will still roll some easy 10s, but it sure is not a lot. There goes the 1, 2, 3. Again, like I said, if you're rolling this correctly, you're going to end up with hard 10s and horns. When the bone thrower was throwing this, he had lots of 5s. Lots of 5s. He had his, I think it was his small. He hit his small first, then he was trying for a 12. It seems to be a really good roll. My hardest part is just getting the landing down. Again, that was not right. That's a 7 right there. But you don't want to do a rainbow. And I know it's such a habit of you want your roll to be a, be a huge rainbow, but you don't. You actually want to leave it up here and then direct that dice into this pocket right here. That's what you're trying for. But now I'm standing too close to the pass line. And again, I still don't have it. It takes lots and lots of practice. It's not an easy throw. Again, that's a 3. So it's not like I'm off a lot. I'm off enough that I can't roll like I was rolling, at Ellis Island. But anyhow, this weekend it will be spent with Diamondbacks. Opening day is going to be Friday. I know baseball's already started, but we have not had our opener yet. Go Diamondbacks. And then we'll be there for Sunday as well. And then the next weekend I will be in Vegas for NHRA, 4 lanes. And I'll be at Ellis Island. And the weekend after that, I'll be at Ellis Island again. And I put that offer out there. If any of you guys want to roll with me, talk with me, whatever, it doesn't matter. Just email me. Super, super easy. dicesetters@gmail.com. I will answer you. Nothing gets thrown away. There's no spam folder. There's nothing. Just like my phone. I sit there and answer it, and we'll have a great time if you want to sit there and do that. Again, it's not this Friday, baseball. It's going to be the following Friday, and the following Friday, both places will be at Ellis Island. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Tell me what you think about this throwing with stacked numbers. Tell me if you have something that is a lot like this, and the way that you're throwing it downward. And let me know. And tell me if you have any experiences with like Harrah's. This, I don't understand it. If you're like me, well, you probably are. When you go to the craps table, you just don't walk up to it. You sit there and go on the outside edges of it like this. You're like, how much are they? How much? What? 15. Oh. Then you go to the next table. How much? How much? 15. Oh, 15. Okay. It's like a bunch of old people. But that's what we all do. And then if you have somebody with you, they're like, hey, what was that one table? And then you might lose track and you have to go around the table again. I don't understand it. But you see this. You'll see this at the Golden Nugget, and at Harrah's. You're all looking, 25. Are they out of their mind? 25. We all do it. It's getting old. But at least, man alive, go to 15, you'd had a full table. You'd had me plan. I would have at least donated 200. I try not to, but somehow I always end up donating 200 every time I play. But, tell me if you have any experiences like that. Give me a thumbs up if you like the channel, if you like the content. And if I don't see you in a couple of weeks, there'll be other times that we can sit there and get together during the summertime, or maybe you just only come out during the wintertime. I don't know. But leave a comment, and I will respond to you. Have a good one, guys. Later.